So this is the MRBC Week 1 match between 228th IBR Blackwatch and Clan Smoke Jaguars. Both of these are Division 1 teams, uh, which I actually think is, well, it's not odd. These two teams are really great. It's just last time I checked when Imperial and SJR were playing, there were only two teams in Division A. Anyway, um, so MRBC multi-week round robin tournament. Everyone's going to be playing everyone twice, once home, once away. And it isn't just a straight up win lose best of five kind of deal. For those of you who don't know how this works, it is sort of simulated contracts, and with each drop, you can earn C bills. It's 250,000 C bills for each win. It's 10,000 C bills for each mech that you down, and then there's a bunch of interesting different little variations on each drop. So five drops, each with a different, I guess, tone, different content for the drop. Like the first drop is reconnaissance, very very light, four lights, four mediums. You must bring at least two ECM. So this is sort of scouting out the enemy force, simulated that is. Second drop is recon and force, so it's a little bit heavier, bringing two lights, four mediums, and two heavies. Third is commander assassination, where it's three mediums, four heavies, and one Highlander. You must bring the Highlander because that is your drop commander. Excuse me. Come on. Do I have to... How do I accept the request? There we go. Okay. Anyway. So your drop commander is in a Highlander. If he dies, you lose 50,000 C bills. If you kill the other drop commander in their Highlander, you gain a 50,000 C bill bonus, and they lose 50,000 C bills. If both Highlanders die, both teams lose 50,000 C bills. No one gets the bonus. Fourth drop is flank engagement. Two lights, two heavies. Two lights, two mediums, two heavies, two assaults, and you get an extra 50,000 C bills if you destroy all the heavies and assaults on the opposing side, even if you don't win. And then the center of battle, the heaviest drop, two lights, two heavies, and four assaults. This is the mech action that everyone loves to see, the big brawling mechs just duking it out. So it doesn't look like anyone is in lobby quite yet, so we still have a bit of time just to talk about it. So they're going to play out all five matches. The first week's map rotation. First match is in Canyon Network. Second is Crimson Strait. Third is Frozen City Night. Fourth is Mining Collective, and fifth is HPG. I think all excellent maps, actually. I don't think there's a bad map in there. Oh, just a moment. Oh, I don't know. I'm just shout casting. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, not a single bad map. I mean, when I say bad map, I mean map that I really don't enjoy playing on. That's like Viridian Bog with all of the tangles of branches that you can trip on and get stuck on, and you can't see anything. It's ugh. I mean, it's a pretty map aesthetic-wise, but ugh, I don't like playing on it. Or Terra Firma, Mordor. Uh, yeah, but that's more. Hey, I'll be casting tonight. Okay, okay. Let's see, what haven't I got around to? Actually, let me check real quick. But, Major League Mech Warrior. I want to say, so this is obviously a different format than Major League Mech Warrior. This is 8v8. MLMW was, yeah, okay, so, Major League Mech Warrior is, 12v12 best of 5, so it's a much simpler format. But this is the matchup that would have gone down. CSJ versus Blackwatch. EU. Let's see. Schedule. Schedule. Where are you, schedule? So no one is in. Ah, okay. Thank you, Catfanx. So he just informed me that divisions are generally 4 teams. And the last time when I checked, when I casted Imperial versus SJR, they were the only 2 in the division. Because they were the only Division A teams that were scheduled. So once CSJ and Blackwatch scheduled their matches, they were added to the division list in Division A. Thank you. Thanks. Didn't know that. Okay. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm expecting a good match tonight, and I'll put the music back on until people get into lobby, or I have something else to talk about. Or you know what? I do have something else to talk about. This is this is tangential to MechWarrior, and it's about my computer. So if you notice, actually, the stream is running at 1080p tonight. It's only 30 frames a second. I was trying to push 60 earlier, but if I was streaming 60, then I wasn't playing at 60, and what's the point of trying to stream what I'm not even playing at? But I'll give you the full story. A month ago, my processor died. Kaput, dead. Ew. I saw it coming, it was unstable, and it was only a matter of time. Oh, they are in lobby, so it is pretty good to keep an eye on that then. So I don't need that. Don't need that. So needed to replace the processor, and since you can't really replace processors or old processors um, with a new processor with a different socket that's been updated. I had if you are computer nerds, I had second generation i7 with an LGA 1150 socket. Yeah, that sounds about right. And those second gen processors, that socket type isn't made anymore, so I needed to get a new processor and a new motherboard. So I thought, okay, I'll go for biggest, fastest processor that I can get for the least amount of money. So I decided on getting an AMD FX 9590, which is a beast of a processor. 8 cores, 4.7 gigahertz, draws 220 watts from just to run the damn thing. And I'm sure it's a great processor. I feel that it is, but not all. Even if the motherboard has the right socket type, AM3 Plus is the socket type for that processor. Not all motherboards can handle the 220 watts that the processor needs to run at full power. So I mean, the processor plugged in, the computer turned on. I was like, yes, okay, my computer is now working again. So I was using that motherboard, that processor for a month without really realizing that the motherboard couldn't support the processor at full power. So whenever I tried to play MechWarrior and stream at the same time, two very, very heavy CPU intensive tasks, I was getting some very, very strange instabilities with my system. The frame rate was pretty even at 50 frames a second, 60 frames a second on MechWarrior, but every minute or so, every minute and a half, for 5, sometimes up to 10 seconds, the frame rate would just tank and bottom out like 10 frames a second, slideshow mode. They are deployed. This story will have to wait. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on. Spectate. Spectate, goddammit. There we go. Whoo! Whoa, that... let's see. Nope, not that logo. And get out of there, webcam. I don't need you right now. I'll get back to the story in a second, because here we go. Drop 1 reconnaissance. 4 lights and 4 mediums from each team. Come on. So we have a lance of 2 griffins and 2 novas. Let's see. Who do we have here? Oh, looks like Pasha Osis has disconnected. Let's see what they're saying in chat. They're not saying anything right now. Okay. Okay. Sort of standing around. Here you go, folks. Action-packed. Oh, he fired a laser. Flopping his fire starter. He's just standing there. Oh, he's turning to... So, here's the light lance of Clan Smoke Jaguar. We got Adder, Kit Fox, and 2 fire starters. For their medium lance, they have Stormcrow, Wolverine, Trebuchet, and Cicada. Their 2 ECM mechs being the Kit Fox and the Cicada, I'm sure. And from extreme range, they've already started engaging the medium lance of Blackwatch. 2 Novas, a Nova Stormcrow, and 2 Griffins. And El Ducarino getting caught out in the open. Just getting hammered on, really. And it seems Blackwatch is closing the gap in between the two teams, trying to flank around to the right-hand side of Clan Smoke Jaguar. I think Clan Smoke Jaguar is just getting the better end of these trades. Let's look at the Solitude's still at 100%, but El Ducarino is at 59%. Let's take a look at how he's looking. His legs are wide open, as well as his left arm. If he gets caught out in the open again, he's probably going to get legged. But it looks like Clan Smoke Jaguar... Oh, UAVs all over the place. Holy cow. How many of those are there? 1, 2, 3, 4... 6 of them! Holy cow, that is a lot of UAVs. Now, in the reconnaissance drop, no strikes are allowed, so in those consumable slots, if you want to use them, you're going to be carrying a UAV and maybe a cool shot, or maybe 2 cool shots if you feel very aggressive. But Clan Smoke Jaguar is currently pinned behind this little bank right here. I say pinned, but I think they are in a better position, at least health-wise. The Esoteric and the Stormcrow is still going around. Oh, he's been... Oh, man. Esoteric 35% in the Stormcrow. Let's take a look at his perspective. Oh, 2 people already dead on either side. Silent Wolf just goes down. Esoteric still at 35%. Probably missing. He isn't missing. He's missing an arm. He's missing his Gauss rifle. But he can still put out a lot of damage with the CER mediums. CER mediums. It's currently 3 down for Smoke Jags and 4 down for Blackwatch.
Target acquired.
5 down for Blackwatch. This is probably going to quickly go Clan Smoke Jaguar's way.
Target acquired.
4 down for Clan Smoke Jaguars, but they are able to catch. Oh, and there goes the Esoteric. Both of his legs out from under him. And it's 3 alive for Smoke Jags, 2 alive for... oh, Valkyrie overheats. That is... Oh, nice shot. Takes him out with the rest of his SRMs, even though it took out, even though he overheated. So it's 2-on-2, Wolverine and a Trebuchet versus a Jenner and a Griffin. Never mind, the Griffin goes down. So it is only Defunct in his Jenner versus Ringwraith and his Trebuchet, and Absurdity in his Wolverine. That Wolverine, let's take a look at the build on that. If I were to guess, it is a large laser Wolverine. Yes, lots of large lasers. But they have to be careful if they get caught off guard from the Jenner. This Wolverine's back is open. But the Trebuchet, interesting build. I don't think I don't see much Trebuchet in the public queue very often at all, really. But Gauss Rifle and 2 ER larges, that's just a solid build, no matter what mech you put it on. And he does not see Debunked. So, aha!
Ammo at 25%.
Debunked looks like... Oh, that is it! Debunked was taken down by Absurdity and his Wolverine. Just happened to spectate to the wrong person. Okay, so that is 6 down for Blackwatch, 8 down for Clan Smoke Jags. Okay, so Smoke Jags take the first match. For damage, that Wolverine absolutely dominated the entire game. Those large laser Wolverines just output a crazy amount of damage. So, good job, Absurdity. Excellent match. So, and I will note again that these numbers are in no way representative of the official C-bill count. I'm just going off what I understand from the rules. Team 2 score. But Clan Smoke Jaguars take a commanding lead with 380,000 C-bills from that first match. Okay, whew. Oh, is 3K. Okay, so that was a good that was a good fight. Let's see if I can. Oh, don't think that I have the requisite. Let's see, desktop. There's the level splashes. No, I don't. Where? See if I can quickly. I'll actually in between matches. I'll see if I can get the stuff for maps. For the next Crimson Strait is Island Metropolis. Mecha Factory, HPG, Space Base. So in I suppose I'll just give a quick overview. 228th, it seemed that they just sort of bum rushed Clan Smoke Jags, but Clan Smoke Jags were able to swing around and use some of the little spires on top of the canyon as cover. When 228th was running at the Clan Smoke Jags, it was just Clan Smoke Jags were just able to get shot after shot on the advancing mechs. So I think really that first rush from 228th was what did them in. They just yeah. So Calf Angst in chat. Clan Smoke Jags was able to escape 228th's first push, and were gifted a second phase of trading from superior range deck. Yeah, that is an excellent, excellent. Of course, you're listening to this 5 minutes after you posted. At least 2 Griffins. But yeah, it's excellent summary there, Calf. Let's see, what else am I forgetting? I know what I'm forgetting. Switching this. Because we're going to be going on to Crimson Strait for Drop 2. Drop 2 is the Recon and Force. 2 lights, 4 mediums, and 2 heavies. Heavier and slower than the first one, but not too heavy. Yes, should be 5 minutes. In fact, I'll say yes, 5 minutes. I'll check right now. Broadcast settings, yeah, 300-second delay. Yeah. And they are in lobby. Oh. Okay. And I'm trying to remember what's the 5th. Frozen. Frozen Night. So what I'm trying to do right now is just get still in lobby. Okay. Very, very quickly, OBS converter. DDS converter, not OBS. Herp derp. Add. They're still in lobby. Yes, convert. Okay. Still in lobby. Once that way. Okay. Once that way. Once that way. Oh no, space is Vitric Forge. Whoops. So I will go back to my cached copy of game data. Moonbase. Moonbase, not space base. Okay. Convert. Yeah. Um. 80K for. Oh. I see. I see. I'm adding the end of match bonuses throughout the match as well. Okay. What's it called? Tactical. Okay. Okay. And it looks like they have deployed. Spectate mode, engage. Overlay change. Okay, Crimson Strait. This is Recon Enforce. 2 lights, 4 mediums, and 2 heavies. We have Clan Smoke Jags in red and 228th in blue. Okay. So here we go. Oh, here we have a good look at the drop deck for 228th. 2 Ravens for their lights. 2 Wolverines, a Shadowhawk and a Nova for their mediums. And Timberwolf and a Hellbringer for their assaults. Very, very strong heavies. Here we have Solitude and Floffinator scouting on this outer ridge. And they've already been spotted by 228th. But the rest of Smoke Jags are on the island. And they have been spotted by 228th Scouting Division, Duckerino, and Versinix. My apologies. 220 Smoke Jags are now going to start swinging around, hopefully to this theta point. And 228th, are they taking position in this city area, or are they trying to move to a better positioning? Because right now they seem to be falling back after seeing Smoke Jags push. 2 lights are still detached from 228th, so they won't have as much firepower as this 228th push. Sorry, Smoke Jag push. 228th swinging around. And fire being traded between the two. There's not anyone that has an obvious upper hand right now. Neither team has taken up any sort of defensive positions. They are just circling around this little mountain. And it looks like 228th is circling around and trying to get to the island. That leaves them without any cover. And now 228th, it's just open season for these guys now. 228th is pretty spread out in the Bay Area. I'm not a fan of the positioning for 228th right now. Peter 2000 is Wolverine. Sorry, Greeman is Shadowhawk is way out there. And getting focused pretty poor. Peter 2000 is Wolverine getting focused badly. He has lost both of his arms. And the next target is probably going to be the Shadowhawk, but he's quickly getting back into cover. Defunct and its Hellbringer. Panic Button, it's Nova. Let's see how these guys are doing over here. Using the cover of the buildings, this is a much better position than, well, in my opinion, than hanging out in the middle of that bay area. UAV up over the island. And it is a smoke jag UAV.
Target destroyed.
Panic button going down. That's the first kill of the match.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Smoke jags heading over the island, trying to flank around the bay positioning of 228th. I must say, oh, there's a second UAV over the island. That's going to be a 228th UAV, so they know exactly what's coming for them. And I have, if I were to speculate, they probably don't like it that much. Talk 34% is 31% is Wolverine. 30% is Wolverine. How long will he survive? Well, he's not being focused because he has... Oh, never mind. He's dead. And another goes down for 228th.
New target
Only 2 alive.
acquired.
1 Raven and 1 Shadowhawk. And now it's mainly cleanup. There goes the Raven. Greenman and Shadowhawk is the only one that's left.
Target acquired.
Final score 2-8 for the second drop. And the second drop goes to Clan Smoke Jaguars. So that's 2 in a row. Let's see how well they do on the heavier drops. The next drop is going to be the Commander Assassination VIP protection drop, which is always interesting to see. No real standouts. The heavy medium lance of Clan Smoke Jags did very well. That's their heavies and their mediums did better than 228's heavies and mediums, so they won. Easy as that. Okay, so that means that Blackwatch goes to 80,000 C-bills, and let's see, Clan Smoke Jags goes to let's see, that's 500, 600, 700, yeah, well, double that, duh, it's 760,000. I didn't. Team 2 score, there we go, 760, boom. Okay. Oh, and yes, cannot wait for the new spectator tool. It'll make it so much easier for me, because right now I'm having to just always keep an eye on this. Let's see if oh, whoa, no, stop. What is going on? No, stop. Okay. Whoo! It wanted me to activate Windows for some reason. I was confused. Okay, I don't think you guys saw it, but it's just a blank screen that says activate Windows. It's like, oh shit, what? Which reminds me of the story I was telling before. The second, or was it the first match? Wow. Very much agreed. The right person. So, continuing my story about my computer, it didn't have the motherboard to support. Come on. There we go. Actually, I will do this, new layer. And go to desktop real quickly. Blue, Gonna do this ghetto. So, Smoke Jags started out over here. 228th started out over here. And their 228th's main force rotated around, probably trying to get a good area here, while their lights were scouting over the ridge right here. 228th moved up to meet Smoke Jags moved north to meet up with 228th. So 228th went around, oops, more this way, to try to take the island position as 228th swung around here. And for the rest of the match, 228th just sort of retreated just as the Jags pursued them. And here, I think, is where Smoke Jags won. They took up positions among the buildings and the little ridges here. While 228th was just sort of in the middle of the bay, nothing to hide behind, and they just got focused down, and they weren't really able to apply any pressure to Smoke Jags. So, and after this point, it was really just cleanup for Smoke Jags. They played a really, really solid game. Good job, guys. Okay, discard changes and close camp. So, let's delete that. And I have all the maps that I need for quick overviews after. Okay, so the motherboard that I chose had the right socket for the processor, but could not carry the power that it needed to run at full strength. So I was getting really, really, really severe frame drops. So yesterday, exactly 1 month, or I should say exactly 30 days after I bought the new processor and motherboard, I returned them, both of them, and upgraded because I was going to have to spend $80 more on a better motherboard. So I said, well, might as well spend that $80 on a better processor and get sort of the same quality motherboard. So I switched out from AMD to Intel, and I now have the i7 4790. 4790K. So there should be a delay right now, but it's sounding more and more like there isn't a delay. Okay, so I'm going to type into the chat, or type 1 right now in the chat, and I'll see how long it takes. So the time right now is 9:45. So type 1 in the chat, I'll see how long the delay is. Hopefully it's 5 minutes from now. So usual Twitch delay is like something like 30 seconds. If they about a year ago now, I guess, they just added a delay to everyone. And I've set up a delay in OBS. It should be delayed. I'll be surprised if it isn't. So the third drop is the Commander Assassination, or the VIP drop. 3 mediums, 4 heavies, and a single Highlander. And this is how well can you protect that Highlander. If you kill the opponent's Highlander, you get 50,000, they lose 50,000. If yours dies, you lose 50,000, they gain 50,000. If both VIPs die, everyone loses 50,000. No bonus for anyone. And while I'm thinking about it, next map, Frozen City Night. Actually, HPG is map 5. Yeah, so I'll uncheck that. I will note that in the last match, 228's lights were out of combat. They weren't with the main force for most of the match. So 228th was undergunned when they were being chased by CSJ in the mid-game. Actually, you know what? There's a better way for me to check if there's a delay, now that I think about it. Just watch my goddamn stream. Pull it up on the second screen. And yes, there's a delay. Okay. So Criven notes they also 228th weren't as tightly grouped when they were retreating from CSJ. So CSJ was able to get a free kill on the Wolverine, or strip him and remove him from the match. Which C-bill totals for the match. So right now we are just waiting for them to drop. Don't worry, Bulbasaur. It's not exactly the most clear. Well, the rules are clear. There's just a lot of them. And it looks like they have deployed. There we go. There's wins. Okay. Thanks. There is a delay. 5 minutes to be exact. And so Ring Wraith is going to be the commander for Clan Smokejag. Smokejag's in red again, 228th in blue. That shouldn't change because they shouldn't be switching teams. So who is the drop commander for 228th? Panic Button is Highlander's 732B, the most heavily armored assault in the game. So it's a very, very smart choice for 228th, the most survivable assault with the quirks. And they're already getting shot at. So Smokejags very, very quickly were able to group up, and they're moving into the south, or lower city, I should say.
New target acquired.
You know, I just thought it should really allow me to see the battle grid.
New target acquired.
That'd be so nice just to see where everyone is. Defunct in his hunchback, losing an arm. Not too bad because he still has his very, very heavy hunch. And down, who was that? Ring Wraith. Okay, Ring Wraith goes down for Clan Smokejags.
New target acquired.
UAV's up for
New target acquired.
for 228th
Center torso.
and for CSJ. Pisces 0 goes down.
New target acquired.
Wow. It seems 228th has taken a early lead. Oh no, sorry. Other way around.
Acquired.
CSJ has taken another early lead against 228th, taking out both Pisces 0 and Peter
New
2000.
target acquired.
And let's take a look at health totals real quick. So Edmeister, Tarek, not looking very good. Both less than 50. Defunct, 36.
New target acquired.
228th is getting beat up by CSJ right now.
New target acquired.
Nope.
New target acquired.
Esoteric takes out Valkyrie. And Defunct, double kill. And triple kill! Holy crap! Excellent, excellent piloting. And that's the game! Holy cow! Triple kill out of Esoteric. Secures the victory for Clan Smokejags. But Ring Wraith goes down in the Highlander. So, both teams lose 50,000! Yay! Let's see, can I type in chat? Hey! Will it show up? No, it won't. Darn. Whew, wow. That was excellent luck that I was able to jump into that. Jump into Esoteric right as he gets a triple kill. That is great. Oh wait, match results. So, Black Watch goes up to 90,000, but then it goes straight back down to 40,000. Sorry, them's the breaks. And then Clan Smoke Jaguars, since I'm feeling lazy and getting out the phone calculator. Plus 380 for the win, minus 50 for the commander. Brings them up to 1.09 million. C-bills. Go ahead and do that. Properties, C-bills. Okay. Wow. That was an excellent game. Clan Smokejags absolutely dominated from beginning to end. And now for Frozen City Night. Edit with GIMP. Desktop! There we go. Maybe I shouldn't close it so I don't have to do that. Anyway, at the very beginning, 2/28 was split up. Half of them sort of in this... Oh, you just select something. In this lower area, half of them up here near the... what's the word I'm looking for? Near the crashed spaceship, whereas CSJ just grouped up and moved straight into Lower City. They were able to get shots off over here. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure I was remembering correctly. And after that, they just set up shop here. And 2/28 tried to assault. Big fight, and CSJ came out on top. I think the only surprise was when Ringwraith went down. But you know, it's do you have your commander in the fighting, contributing to the cause, or do you hold them back and try to keep them alive? It's a give and take. And it's a gut decision. Anyway, just make sure everyone's still in lobby. And then go to the next map. Yeah, I won't type in chat. I don't want it. Don't want to spoil anything because that triple kill. Holy shit. If I had MC to give out, damn, I would give you MC, Esoteric. Holy crap. Okay, I think I've run out of things to say. So let's listen to some good music. And I'll be back when they drop. next drop. Next drop is flank engagement. 2-2-2-2. So 2 lights to mediums, 2 heavies to assaults. This is pretty much going to be. This is going to look like a very standard sort of competitive drop. Bonus C-bills if you destroy both heavies and both assaults on the other team. 50,000 C-bill bonus. So yeah, and the next match is, of course, Mining Collective. Okay. Spectator mode. Overlay. Let's go. This is flank engagement. 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, and 2 assaults. Smoke Jags have taken the last 3 matches, the last one very, very handily. Let's see how well, or let's see if 228th Blackwatch can respond. So I'm already seeing Wolverine, Jenner, and Hellbringer out of 228th. There we go. And okay, so 228th has brought a Direwolf, Stalker, Hellbringer, and Timberwolf, as well as 2 Wolverines. Peter 2000 and his Wolverine still. Hopefully he doesn't get focused down again like in Crimson Strait. Jenner and a Firestarter for their lights. Oh, ugh. Whoa, that was Solitude and Dario and Firestarters for Smoke Jags. Wolverine, Stormcrow, Timberwolf, Hellbringer, Direwolf, and Misery. So similar drop decks, except for the mediums, I would say. Alright, now they're just positioning themselves. Lights are out and scouting. .228th taking defensive positions in this little area right here.
Artillery strike online.
Ooh, wow. That's gonna be a Direwolf that hurts a lot. 2 Gauss and 3 large pulse lasers.
Acquired.
And he saw Ed for a second, but Ed has since dropped down.
Artillery strike online.
Oh. Jump jet shake. Both teams just sort of content to group up. Just sort of waiting for one another. And Smoke Jags starting to move out a little bit, swinging around to the right. Probably going to come down this pathway, whose only entrance into where 228th is defending. And they have been spotted. Main force of 228th has been spotted and shot at. Defunct in his Direwolf, taking just the slightest bit of damage. There's only one entrance into this area. Let's see how well 228th takes advantage of this choke point. Edge and the Hellbringer getting a good shot off at Valkyrie. Strike going off. First strike for the match. And it was a whiff. Now while Smoke Jag's main force is going up against 228th, the lights are swinging around the flank, and I'm sure they're wanting to distract UAV, taken down. No one's taken major damage so far, it seems. Everyone's in the high 90s. Ed and his Firestarter, I believe, down to 77%. Hitting the back. Now we have a light fight over here with both teams. Lights going at it. So the lights of 228th swing around to counter the lights of the Clan Smoke Jags. And Smoke Jag's main force has entered the arena. Now, 228th has had way more time to set up in this arena, so that would certainly lend to them having a better position. And you can see it. There is a lot of people getting hurt on Smoke Jags. It doesn't look nearly as much hurt for 228th. Death Metal and his Direwolf trying to go across, but he's getting caught on a building. Valkyrie and his Wolverine took out the side torso of that Direwolf. Smoke Jags trying to find a new position, swinging around to the left, and trying to take out the flank of 228th, only to be met with a Direwolf and a Timberwolf. Not two mechs I would want to turn around a corner. Timberwolf from 228th goes down, overextended a little bit, and got caught out in front of CSJ. Direwolf goes down for 228th. Even though he has a lot of firepower, one mech versus 6 won't last very long. So, oh wow, that didn't last very long. Only Wolverine and Hellbringer alive for 228th. Even though they were ready and had, I think, oh, that's it. That is the match. That, ooh. It was pretty even until it wasn't. Wow. Shutout 8-0. So another 380 plus 50 for Smoke Jags. They could possibly shut this out. Wow. Okay. Everyone playing solidly on Smoke Jags. Not a single person beneath 100. And as you can see, I earned 0 C-bills and 0 experience points. That's what happens when just by habit you check that. Okay, so match results. Team 2 score 1,520 C-bills. They could possibly shut this game out and be the top team in Division A. Actually, right now, if I remember correctly, they are the top team in Division A, even if they lose by a landslide. But I don't see that happening. So now let us Mech Factory. Wait. Before I do that, last map, HPG. Edit with GIMP. Okay, so now I just have to find the corner of the map that they were fighting in, which I believe was right in there. So, to the desktop. Okay. Now, I must admit, I'm not completely familiar with the layout of this map. I believe, yes, it was right here. So, 228th, setup shop, right in here. Their heavies pretty much on this upper ridge. Had a medium or two down here. And the CSJ spawned over here, moved over here, but that's not really relevant to the fight itself. They had to go through this chokehold right here. I wanted to say that at this point 228th had the upper hand. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, bring up the friends list so that I could keep an eye on those guys. So these were all the heavies and mediums, heavies, and assaults, where the lights from 228th from Smoke Jag tried to swing around here to harass the main force of 228th. 228th's lights moved in to counter. So we had a light fight going on over here while the main engagement was over here. And 228th found themselves down this ramp and decided to go up here. And when that happened, 228th's Direwolf stationed here along with a Timberwolf. Timberwolf overreached, got killed, left the Direwolf unsupported. And then that I think that was the main turning point of the match, because 228th didn't have their Direwolf, 228th didn't have their Timberwolf. 228th also lost the light fight over here. So they were down 4 mechs, and at that point CSJ was just able to clean up. So good match. So right now it's 4-0 in 228th's favor. Let's see if they are able to discard changes. Just able to clean up the last match, which is the center of battle engagement. Two lights, 2 heavies, and 4 assaults. This is bring your big guns. And beat the crap out of the other guys. HPG, a couple days ago we saw SJR versus Imperial. In that one, I think SJR pushed maybe a little bit too early and in a bit of an awkward attack path, and they were just caught out of position by Imperial and just taken out. Assaults are not mobile. If you get caught out of position on any map, then you're just gone. So let's see how well these guys do it. And now that I've run out of things again to say, music. Ed Meister is deployed. Seems Ringwraith is Easter. Come on. Come on. What? Come on. Did I get... Come on. What the hell? What the hell? Come on. There we go. Whoo! Finally! End game. And... Stop the music. Stop the music! Oh my goodness, they've already started! Oh, jeez. And... Okay, we're already well into the match. CSJ has... Well, they've both gone to the center of the map. No one has complete control of the top yet. Solitude getting hit by a strike pretty hard right there. Oh man, here comes another airstrike. And I'm not sure how good that went, but they're just trading blows left and right. And of course, since this is in space, you can't really hear much.
Gauss ammo destroyed.
So, Paladin
Heat level critical.
getting hit pretty hard in his misery, but he still has his Gauss and 2 ER larges. CSJ swinging around this bottom left-hand side. The King Crab getting caught out of position. Trying to lead a push, but getting focused down. Losing both of his arms, and now he's just sort of a king. Sit there. Light going down. What the... Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, folks. That was most of the match that we missed. And, CSJ takes the last match. Oh man, I am sorry about that, folks. That is what? 8 for CSJ. 1, 2, 3, 4. 228th. Ah man, that did not last very long. Now I was watching the wrong person on my list. I apologize for that. Oh. Well, not only that, but the spectator mode didn't let me drop into the match for a good minute. It just didn't. It just did not send the spectate requests. But what I saw, just solid play out of SJR. Both teams went for the center. SJR. Too many Jaguars. CSJ was just outplayed 228th. They both went to the center. I mean, I could open it up in GIMP, but it's not exactly going to look complex. And, well, first off, match results, because holy cow, 228th, 70,000. And Clan Smoke Jags are going to be, let's see, 1520 plus that, plus 80, plus 50. An even 2 million C-bills. So, very decisive victory. Decisive victory for Clan Smoke Jaguars. 2 million C-bills to 70,000 Blackwatch. Now, just very quickly, all the fighting happened in the center. .228th pretty much took up positions here, tried to take the top here. Clan Smoke Jags, it's a little hard to read where exactly everything is on this map. And here they swung around the bottom with their King Crab leading the push, and they just pushed over and just straight pushed over 228th. Took him out without a fight, really. So, let's see. So, just to check my math again, 380, 380. Yeah. So, 2 million even for CSJ. That was the extent of what I saw. There may have been some earlier positioning and jockeying, but unfortunately, spectator mode, you failed me. Oh man, I cannot wait for better spectator mode. This won't happen again in July, or at the end of July. One more month, people. Until then, keep it here for more MRBC casts, because I will certainly be doing them. It's just a very interesting format, much more intricate than did they win or did they lose. But Smoke Jaguars take tonight 5-0. Till next time, I'll see you on the battlefield.